to one and all. This is your host and host Samiksha Kaushik, and I welcome you all to the very first episode of SMC's exclusive interview series, Dots to Anecdotes. Dots to Anecdotes is an initiative of Team SMCCVSDU, where we will be joining some interesting dots of life to form some lively anecdotes. It will be a lovely opportunity for all to watch their mates narrating their experiences of what really goes behind this veil of college life. So, get, set and go.
As Charles Bukowski said, and I quote, "Don't try. And if you want to try, go all the way." And our guest today seems to live by this maxim. A diligent worker who always prefers silent, admirable work over role. So without any further delay, let us welcome one of the most brilliant minds of CVS, Mr. Rishaj Dubey. Rishaj is a third-year student of BA English Honours. Rishaj, we welcome you wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Hello, Rishaj.
Hi, Samiksha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. I would like to thank you for that very flattering introduction. And I think really important at this point that a series like this happens because we can understand the personal experiences of students from a ground level. So I'm really grateful to be here.
Thank you, Rishaj. Thank you. That's really great that we're having you here with us. So as we all know, that today we'll be talking about college life, and we are gonna feel the college life from your words. So be free, be comfortable, and most importantly, be yourself. So Rishaj, my first question for you is, back in the 2019, what was your expectations or what was your reaction when you first entered the college gate?
CVS for me was like the perfect college that I could be a part of, at least in the beginning also. Because I always wanted to be in a college that would emphasize on vocational subjects and subjects that are not necessarily very mainstream in the terms of intellectual field. Yeah, so when I first entered CVS, first of all, I was very annoyed by the admission process, as everyone is in the youth. It was very tiring. But from the first day of my college life, it all seemed like nothing. It was all worth it because of the friends I made and the kind of experiences I got from CVS, at least until Corona.
Yeah, that was really true, which you said. Okay, in starting we are really exhausted by the admission process and all these things, But when we enter the college gate, when we meet new people, it all seemed worth it. And as you said that you joined a lot of societies in the first year, as I myself did. I did join 5 to 6 societies. So here I want to know, second year remains a year of an exponential growth for you. Am I right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. So I would like my audience to know this. Rishaj initiated a new cell, Manas, the mental health cell of College of Vocational Studies, and he is the founder of it. And now currently he is the president of Manas. So it's a big achievement, Rishaj. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And in second year also, you were the vice president of LitSoc, the Literary Society of CVS. And you were also the content and creative head in Creador, the Fine Arts and Creative Writing Society. So how all this you manage, यार? इतना सब कैसे manage करते हो? Because we all wanted to know कि यहाँ पर time management कैसे होता है and how your journey remained. कि आप कहीं पे president भी हैं, vice president भी हैं. Because these are some achievements जो बच्चे third year में आके achieve करते हैं. And you achieved it in second year only. So the Janta wants to know your journey.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, lockdown had something to do with it. Because I am kind of an introverted person. I have always been a literature guy. I was writing a lot. So being the content head of Creador was first of all, the main thing, one thing I wanted to do. And Manas, especially, is the thing that when I noticed joining the college, that not just in our college, in the whole world, the rate of suicide among young people and the rate of depression and all of these things have been increasing exponentially. And there's not a lot of specific conversation surrounding these things. There is some conversation, but a lot of it is, in my opinion, rooted mostly in self-validation over giving people the right type of help that they need and spreading the accurate kinds of information that needs to be spread. So that was my main focus of starting Manas, because if not now, at some point we are obviously doing all we can. But as we grow, I have a lot of hope for Manas, and it is from this level only that we will be. I believe that we can make an actual change in this world, in anything particular from the ground level. So that is why I started Manas.
Yeah, that is a really great initiative. I personally feel it, because in such a time where we are so much busy with ourselves, we are so much busy with our work, we don't have much time to interact with other person, what they are feeling and why they are feeling. If they are sad, we अगर वो हमारा friend भी होता है ना, then also we are just के ठीक है, sad है, we meet him and we come back और हम थोड़ी बातें कर लेते हैं, but no one is always there with us. क्या?
योगा करो ठीक हो जाएगा.
योगा करो ठीक हो जाएगा, मेडिटेशन करो ठीक हो जाएगा. ये सब तो होता रहता है, इन सब पे ध्यान नहीं देना चाहिए. मस्त जियो, मस्त रहो. These are all the things which we come across. But you initiated such a good step in the college, a mental health cell. So Rishaj, I would also like to know what has been the role of college in initiating Manas? How did college staff, faculty and everyone supported you?
Honestly, there has been a lot of support from everyone. When we were starting this cell, it was me, Shabun and Muruga. The three of us mainly formed the committee of the cell. And we didn't expect the college to be very cooperative about this. We were still we were thinking that we'd get a lot of resistance since it is kind of a taboo subject. But that was not the case at all, especially with Richa ma'am. The late Richa ma'am, she was such a great supporter of everything that we wanted to do, and she always picked up our calls at whatever time it was. She herself wanted to help us if we needed any help, and she did all she can, talking to principal sir, and even principal sir was almost immediately on board with the entire project. So I would say that the college's support was unexpectedly yet very profoundly helpful, and we didn't face any sort of resistance or from the side of college in all of that. So that was really great.
That was really great, because everyone know अगर हम कोई ऐसी society अगर college में बनवाना चाहते हैं या we want to found something new, अब first year में application लगाते हैं तो वो last year तक जाके approve होती है. We all are aware of that. And आपकी society इतनी जल्दी approve भी हो गया, approval मिल गया, and it is working on full fledged. That is really great and inspiring.
Within like 3 months, it all was approved and complete.
So I also want to tell my audience that Rish not just a student of college, he is a well-established author too. So Rishaj, throw some light on your novel deeds. के मुझे तो पता ही है कि कितना लिखा है, क्या लिखा है. Let our audience know this too.
So, I mean, not that well established, I would say, but I have published books when I was 18. I was always interested in this.
Audience, mark these words. He published his first book when he was 18. जब हमें ये नहीं पता होता है कि हमें किस कॉलेज में कहाँ जाना है, क्या करना है.
Yeah, so I was not in the college. I took a year off to work on the book. So I also didn't know.
But you know how to write a book.
Yeah, well,
you can continue.
Trying to write stuff like I was 12, 11, whatever. And I was always interested in this whole field of mental health issues. Even like I was writing about the subject that I was teaching. I honestly didn't know anything about it, but I was eager to learn.
That was really great, because जो अब आप मुझे पता चला ना when you filled the form for this series and I came to know, honestly I didn't know you much before this series. When you filled the form, I came to know about you, and then I came to know this boy has published his book at 18. I was like, oh, how can it is possible? मतलब it is possible, but how can one some be so brilliant and multitask करके वो society भी found कर रहा है, वो यहाँ पर book भी लिख रहा है.
करनी पड़ी थी. अप्रैल में मेरा birthday है, so I published it in like late March. I put special effort to do it before I was 19 for the sake of title.
Yeah. So, आपके book का title क्या है? If you want to tell us.
It's The Voice of Silence.
As enigmatic as anything else on the earth, Voice of Silence. Okay. I am damn sure audience would also want to read it. So, in your form, you have also mentioned about ghostwriting, right?
Yeah.
That you have been doing ghostwriting and all. So, what has been the genre of your books?
I have written a couple theses even, and I wrote some books and some research papers and all that kind of thing. As a paid work, it's a gig work. I did on from a couple of months. I'm not doing it. I'm actually preparing for UPSC right now. Don't believe it. I'm trying.
You're preparing for UPSC?
Yeah, I'm trying. You can do that.
I didn't knew this. मुझे भी इंटरव्यू में नया पता चल रहा है सब. I thought you have been in all this creative writing and also I thought you have trying to build this future in these fields only. But now I came to know that I'm taking an interview of an aspirant. So
don't start asking questions about geography, please.
Yeah, वही मैं सोच रही थी. Shall I ask questions about PT 365? Okay, all right. Rishaj, as you have achieved so much outside the college as well as inside the college, so here I wanted to know, okay, how much CVS is good as a platform for aspiring young minds, and basically how the societies in CVS facilitates the young minds, the budding artists, how college can be a good platform.
Okay, so basically, in my opinion, what matters most is how much effort the individual themselves are willing to put in. Of course, there's a lot of support from college and a lot of creative societies and that kind of thing. You can explore any kind of talent you want. But what I think is, so far I've been mostly in the college to these aspects. But I would like to say the individual inclination to explore more ideas and do things better by themselves matters more. You can obviously find your footing in a lot of societies, and they will provide you a platform to explore your talent. And of course, it helps in a lot of ways, but you shouldn't completely depend on it. If you want to seriously pursue something, I suggest that you go about it in a more at an individual level and pursue and meditate about it.
Yeah. Meditation has a vast definition in your dictionary, isn't it?
Yeah. I consider everything meditation, from working out to reading and everything.
Yes. And that is something really great and new.
I mean,
so,
some ancient Greek did think of it that way. In ancient Greek time, meditation was not necessarily sitting down and meditating.
Yeah. Meditation is just doing something with dedication and you can say focus. Yeah. So, as you have said, if we really want to pursue something, we cannot totally rely on only one thing. And here we talked of college societies. But here I also would like to know what has been the role of teachers in someone, or if we talk about you, what has been the role of teachers in college and the CVS faculty? How have they been supported throughout?
Okay, so teachers can support in a lot of ways, as long as you approach them, as long as you actively seek their help. Again, it's a Bukowski quote that I was waiting for something extraordinary to happen to me, but nothing ever did until I was the one who caused it. So if you can, there are a lot of resources and a lot of ways you can go about things, and teachers will help you a lot. They can guide you on the right path through a lot of ways. The teachers themselves, though they may be teaching a particular subject, what I've noticed, but they are knowledgeable in a lot of fields, and they have years of experience, especially the older teachers. But I would say that you should not approach them to get yourself validated about something. So you would approach them with humility and with the aim of learning.
Yeah, that is really true. Because teachers are always here to provide us the knowledge. Teachers are always there to provide us something that is just not just their duty. And also some teachers are so helpful that they go outside their sphere, they go outside their path just to help us. So that is the main reason when I came to CVS. I was also like a quiet girl, not very much talkative. But when I interacted with teachers, my teachers like Richa ma'am and many other teachers, Shalini ma'am, I was from history department. So when I interacted with them, it seemed like a cakewalk. So teachers surely play a major and a very important role in our lives.
Definitely.
Yeah. So they support us in every aspect, from classes to online events also. So here I would like to know, when we were in offline, we hardly did only one semester in offline, then it all shifted to online classes. So here I wanted to know that how the things has changed from offline to online. Manas के online events कैसे होते हैं, and how have been you managing all these online events, and what is your experience from these online stuffs, majorly classes and events both?
Classes, like I really attend a lot of classes personally, but I have attended in the initial semesters I did. And
everyone do the same. we starting में सबको जोश होता है class attend करने का. We go to every class and then slowly attendance तो लगनी ही नहीं है यार.
Yeah, basically all of our events have been online because we were online. There were a couple of unofficial meets between the society members themselves, but the events have to be online. And basically we've been doing a lot of webinars and competitions. We're trying to educate people around about these issues of mental health. So basically we have been mostly limited to doing events online. But I do believe that this is giving a special opportunity to spread ourselves and what we do and who we are, more than we could have done in an offline manner, because in online almost everyone, there's a tendency there's an opportunity for a lot of people to see things that in online mode they won't. So I do believe when eventually we do start offline activities, we would have a lot of footing in terms of being known as a mental health society and having made a lot of connections from various departments of various colleges and all that. So I believe that it has been advantageous to us in the long run. Of course, I am a little sad that we don't get to organize events and all that in offline mode. But in the long run, I believe that it would be very helpful to us as a new society, especially.
That is true, because we feel the same thing in SMC also. It goes same for me and you both.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Rishaj, going to a next topic, you have also mentioned in your form that you were diagnosed with a minor BPD and maniac depression, if I'm not wrong. So here I want to know how you managed all this, because how were your day-to-day struggles dealing with BPD and maniac depression, and you managed all this. So how was your journey?
So basically, what I do is I kind of make a plan. I know that some kind of episode is coming. Usually, it's an episode, and I won't. And of course, I'm on medication, so that is a big help. And if you feel like you have some kind of serious issue, you would definitely go to a psychiatrist and try to and consult them if you might be suffering from a mental illness that may be needing treatment and medication and all that kind of stuff. So one thing is I'm on medication, antipsychotic. And the second thing that I do personally by myself is whenever I feel these kind of things, I try to channel them into a particular direction. So all of these things that you are saying are achievements. I basically did a lot of it to get that particular flow of mind out and that anger to convert it into something fruitful and something that at that time I thought would be helpful and all that kind of stuff. So I try to channel them, and yes, working out has been helping a lot because you get to deal with a lot of emotional trauma, I will not say, whatever anger and sadness that you feel, those channel them through lifting and all that. But main thing is that you should get a diagnosis and you should follow proper treatment. So initially, I also attempted suicide, and it was after all of these experiences, then I stopped caring really about a lot of things, and I started to see through something that it doesn't really matter. You have to make meaning if you want of everything, and you have to do things one by one. You can do 100 things at once. Like whatever you said, I actually like writing books. When I was doing that, I was doing that only. Then I was working for synthesis, I was mainly doing that. So all of these can go together. Put yourself out there, but don't be too harsh on yourself. Realize that other people are not necessarily better than you, and you are not better than them. We are all just human beings, and we all try our best. Basically, try your best. Don't be too hard on yourself. And if you think there's a problem, go to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, this is very true, because in such topic, this is really a sensitive topic, and in such cases, people don't generally show that they are facing some issue or we are not well. And even if they show to their family don't support very much. Okay, it will be fine, don't be worried, psychiatrist के पास जाने की क्या जरूरत है, you don't need such test, ये तो होता रहता है. We do all these kind of things, and you put this forward that you are diagnosed with this, and you proudly put this forward. I appreciate it a lot. Really, I appreciate it a lot by heart, because I have literally seen people hiding their problems just because of that. What society will say or what anything will say. These are some things they have made mental health a taboo. So we literally need to normalize that we can be mentally ill also. Physically बीमार होना सबको बीमार लगता है, mentally illness पे कोई ध्यान नहीं देता है. So we literally need to normalize it. Okay, we can be mentally ill also, and we need to get a diagnostic for the same. We take advice from those people who have not gone through all this, and they cannot advise this much. And from a person like you who have gone from all these things, and now he is doing excel in every field, so it is really great. We have achieved a lot, and keeping those things along, it is a big achievement. I must congratulate you, Rishaj.
Thank you.
So great, Rishaj. As I said, you have grown exponentially. As a school का बच्चा जब 12th 11th में था, तो क्या ऋषज ने ये सोचा था कि मैं इतना सब कुछ कर लूंगा in college? Have you ever imagined कि CVS will like just grow your bar to a great level?
मैंने तो इससे भी ज़्यादा सोचा था, but I think what has happened is sufficient. It is what it is. But honestly, I was like, हाँ, अभी 21 तक तो best selling author बन जाएंगे at school level.
That is nice. It is really great, Rishaj. You have commendable achievements, and you didn't let anything perturb you. That is the main thing. So you inspire CVSDians a lot, and you inspire me also. So I think personal thing कि अब बहुत सारी हमने serious बातें कर ली हैं, So अब कुछ मजा किया जाए. It's pretty clear that Rishaj is quite a creative person who is sunk into his imagination and creativity all day long. तो अब कुछ यहाँ पर creativity दिखाओ. And I know that you have mentioned in your form that you can solve a cube with one hand or two hands, two cubes simultaneously. So can we have an example here? What?
That was a long time ago.
That is pretty fine, but just ऐसे ही आप हमें एक क्यूब सॉल्व करके दिखा दोगे तो it will be great.
I mean, I can try, but I don't think.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
So basically, there are some particular steps that you have to do. Basically, you fold it like this, and first you do the SQL are basically these two layers, and then you have to make it in a just camera again. I'm just doing it randomly.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've actually solved one. So basically, you match the corners, and then you go down. So I know how to solve the cube, but it's been a while since I've been speed cubing, so I won't be able to do it very fast. So basically, there are some particular steps that you have to do. Basically, you fold it like this, and first you do the SQL are basically these two layers, and then you have to make it in a just camera again. I'm just doing it randomly. It's been a while since I've actually solved one. So basically, you match the corners, and then you go down. So I know how to solve the cube, but it's been a while since I've been speed cubing, so I won't be able to do it very fast. But this last time I didn't unfold it.
We don't need. Really great! You did it, yaar.
I'm very slow. I used to do it in like 30-40 seconds, but I've been done in 1.5. Yeah, just for this out. See this. That much.
दिखा दो अच्छे से घुमा के ऑडियंस को कि हर जगह से बन गया है यार.
This is just. I've broken it out. It was in a box somewhere. I haven't done it in like a year.
Amazing, yaar. Kudos. A big round of applause, literally.
There are certain moves that you do with one hand as well. I was able to do it quite fast before that. You have to hold it in a particular way. Now it's all just. I think I'll get back to it eventually though.
Yeah. Okay. Practice छूट जाती है तो थोड़ा flow में नहीं रहता है. We can all understand that. कोई बात नहीं, हम एक अलग से क्यूब सॉल्विंग सेशन रखेंगे 30 सेकंड का. प्रैक्टिस करवाओ. फिर हम लिटरली रिसर्च क्यूब सेशन रखेंगे 30 सेकंड का. So knowing this great aspect of you कि you can solve a cube, अब थोड़ा और जानना है हमें.
Little kids can do that.
So we wanted to know bit more. और अब की बार आपको सोचना नहीं है ज़्यादा. Basically, it's a rapid fire round for you.
I suck at those. I'm warning you, if I say something offensive, I mean, it would be serious, but don't take it seriously.
Okay.
Because it's rapid
we can
fire.
see to it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the time for rapid fire. I will say some words और उनके लिए आपको कोई एक वर्ड बोलना होगा जो भी आपके दिमाग में आए. Please make it rapid. सोचना नहीं है. Okay, Rishaj, in one word.
Evolve.
Great. Manas.
Great.
Don't repeat my last word. Okay. Canteen का खाना.
Hideous except for paneer dosa.
Great. Seminar hall.
Huge.
Rishad's date.
Awkward.
College life.
Boring.
CVS.
Opportunity.
Nice. Teachers.
Intelligence.
Okay, great. Samiksha.
Glasses.
This is all I can expect. Okay, so we are done with our rapid fire round 2. Probably you have given definite some very rapid answers, जो काफी interesting भी थे. So, anything else if you want to add on or you want to give a message to us, message for our audience?
Okay. So, I would like to speak to some specific type of people think that they belong or they are not appreciated very much. First of all, ask yourself what kind of appreciation matters. What do you really want in life? Being you, being the person that you are, you would know what you are capable of. And if you know that you are different in some aspect, you will know what you're capable of in that context as well. So I would like to address that particular type of people that yes, if it is something that matters, doing it will be very hard and very challenging, and most often you will be very alone in doing that. But if you really feel like that you can do something that would bring a change for good and that would matter, even if it's just for yourself, it's not important that it's a social change per se, because there's a lot of that going around right now. If you want to do something for yourself that matters, you don't need other people's validation in pursuing that. I love it after a lot of reading this and a lot of experiences that I'm not particularly willing to experience again, but those were important experiences. And if you have had those kind of experiences in your life, it doesn't mean that you are lacking and you do not belong in this world. It means that there's something greater in you than what this, I don't want to patronize, but this average kind of sense of existence implies for everyone. So go big into that. Do not hide that you are different, and do all you can and all you would to become the best version of yourself. To that particular type of life.
Yeah, that I can understand, because we all are not same. Some are introverts, some are extroverts, some feel happy doing something else, some feel happy doing something else. So we are so different, and we are so, you can say, variety of persons are available on this earth. So being the, as you said, the most important thing is being yourself. So I adore it a lot. And I would also like to thank you, Rishaj, for being our first and the most wonderful guest. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. It was really a pleasure having you here. And you are really the pride of CVS. So and in only this effort that we bring the pride of CVS in front of everyone, we are running this series. So I think, and we are very much successful in our first attempt. Thank you, Rishaj, for being here, and it was nice talking to you. It was really great.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really a great experience. And very interesting one. I am very happy that I got to say a lot of things that I actually wanted to say to the college about the college. And it has been really great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
तो ऋषभ की कहानी तो हम सब ने सुन ली. कैसी लगी आप सबको? Don't forget to like, share and comment below. Stay tuned and कंपनी के साथ। तब तक के लिए